Resourcefulness. Have you ever met someone that never gets sidetracked by the difficulties that bring most people to a screeching halt? No matter what chaos the world throws at them in their career or personal life, they adapt accordingly and build a solution with the pieces they're left. This ability is called resourcefulness, and it's helpful in many facets of life. Resourcefulness is the competency or ability to find fast and ingenious ways to overcome some challenges and get tasks done in the face of constraints and some obstacles. This means dealing with the tasks in front of you and optimally utilizing what you have at hand. This means that you are efficiently utilizing whatever you have rather than wasting your bandwidth on what you wish to have to make the task or project a success. Resourcefulness is a combination of your mindset and a smart work strategy and helps leaders to come up with innovative ideas to bring in efficiencies and unlock unexploited potential and solutions. Additionally, resourcefulness also means finding solutions when a clear and straightforward solution may not be available. Hiring managers always wish for resourceful employees as they mostly demonstrate useful skills and passion toward their target by applying their problem-solving approach. In other words, resourcefulness can be termed as an attitude or a unique way of approaching the challenges at hand. The ability to extract maximum value from resources while creating minimum waste is a profitable skill to have. Though all human beings possess a unique skill set or competency, building your skills in resourcefulness enables you to successfully deal with all workplace challenges. Being resourceful is an imperative skill that can make you a perfect fit and a valuable asset to any business or organization. Also, because of budgetary controls and cost-cutting, the only way to manage your work and projects is to work smarter and be more resourceful. This means you need to find ways to use your available resources or work within the constraints to achieve your goals. Resourcefulness is a highly valued skill. It's becoming even more esteemed as the economy is starting to shrink. The budgets we used to have are cut left and right, and the only way out is to rely on working smarter. Therefore, switch our resourceful selves on. Resourcefulness is the ability to find quick and clever ways to overcome difficulties. Meaning, you are using what you have rather than what you'd like to have to succeed and scale. Almost like working smarter, not harder. Part mindset, part strategy, resourcefulness helps ambitious leaders to innovate, surface efficiencies, and unlock previously untapped solutions. It's not the lack of resources, it's your lack of resourcefulness that causes failure. And this applies to many situations at work and in personal life. When you're resourceful, you know how to turn an old boot into a new pair of shoes. Being resourceful is about being able to see potential in things that others might consider useless. It's about finding opportunity in a situation where there doesn't seem to be any. In the end, it is not about how much money you spend on a project or how good it looks. It's about having good ideas that can be implemented quickly at a low cost and have a significant impact. Resourcefulness is an attitude, a way of approaching. Being resourceful means optimally using the resources or skills you have, not wasting any time, effort, or money. Being adaptable and flexible. Thinking beyond the usual. Being strategic about how you leverage your resources, getting the best out of what you have, thinking outside the box, being willing to learn new skills or develop existing ones when necessary, looking for alternatives when faced with a problem rather than giving up or doing nothing at all. Examples of resourceful skills. Now that you know how resourcefulness is so important to succeed in your professional and personal arena, let's take a look at some examples of resourceful skills that you should develop and put into practice. 1. Adaptability. Enhancing your adaptability could go a long way in improving your acceptability and responding positively to any changes in your environment. Recognizing your capabilities and developmental areas enables you to attain your goals and complete new tasks more efficiently. Having said that, accepting different approaches to your work and mastering strategies to adjust to dynamic factors, situations, or environments is a very valuable skill in organizational setup. If you view problem-solving as a process, you need to first clearly define the challenge or problem, and then explore all likely solutions. Next, you can evaluate each solution, and implement the best one out of those. 2. Patience. Patience is one of the key virtues that contribute to your resourcefulness. Think of yourself in a tough situation. Though most people would get affected by the stress created by this unexpected situation or circumstance, A resourceful individual will always think differently and deal with the issue at hand with patience and focus. Patience enables one to pause, analyze the challenge without bias or getting distracted, and then find a strategic solution. Such patience would always arise from the awareness that every challenge surely has a solution, and it's simply how we approach the problem. You're patient. Your resourcefulness comes in handy the most amid a tough situation. While many people get bogged down by the stress of an unexpected circumstance or a rising issue, a resourceful person approaches it with patience and clarity. Patience allows a resourceful person to stop, analyze the situation at hand, and figure out a strategic solution. This patience stems from the knowledge that every problem has an investable solution. It's just a matter of finding it. 3. Open-mindedness. Being open-minded is a big factor in enabling a person to optimally utilize all the resources at hand. Open-minded professionals are able to craft better plans and execute out-of-the-box solutions as they can openly listen to diverse opinions and come up with more effective solutions. This comprises being open to various beliefs, perspectives, ideas, and cultures, and having the ability to reflect on your own thoughts, decisions, and experiences. It also includes being empathic to individuals around you and honing your mental strength and reasoning skills. 4. Coordination. To execute and deliver any project, you need to coordinate with many other departments or teams to plan and implement aspects of a project that can be streamlined to make the workflow smoother for everyone involved. It may sound like a cliché, but for almost all tasks, teamwork is imperative to deliver them successfully. Also, perfect coordination between team members will increase the productivity of individuals and reduce the errors. Therefore, the ability to work as a team helps to minimize the possibility of difference of opinion or clashes and helps to produce a better output. 5. Creativity. Another important attribute for a person to be resourceful is creativity, or the ability to figure out innovative solutions to problems. This means always being open while thinking and not being limited by the constraints. Having a creative mindset is also a key component of resourcefulness, as it enables you to use the existing resources in some unconventional or new way to attain the desired results. Being creative includes contributing to the improvement of products and procedures with new ideas and displaying initiative promptly and independently. Additionally, it includes drafting operational policies and guidelines that effectively utilize the available resources. Discovering solutions to complex issues usually depends on creative thinking. When a roadblock gets in the way, a creative mind deciphers an efficient and outside-the-box method for getting around it. In a professional and procedural environment, many employees neglect their creativity to focus on a more logical mindset. A resourceful person demonstrates an analytical mindset but also employs creativity to help them work better. 6. Initiative. Unlike waiting for someone to give you instructions or direction, taking initiative means evaluating situations and then making decisions. This helps you take that leap of faith with a sense of ownership and helps to improve your performance. Attention to detail and noticing areas of development where you or your process can improve demonstrate your quick thinking and ability to make smart decisions. Taking initiative also displays your confidence and an ability to respond to challenges and resolve them independently and without a delay. You take initiative. A huge part of resourcefulness in an employee is their willingness to take initiative at work. Solving a problem or simply doing a job better involves stepping up with suggestions without being asked to do so. It's going the extra mile to evaluate resources and how to proceed. Taking initiative is an attractive quality in job applicants because it indicates an individual who is dependable and has strong leadership qualities. 7. Persistence. Being persistent in the face of challenges or problems requires a sharp focus and dedication until you find the best solution. Persistence is another important attribute to develop for being resourceful. It's an important skill both in terms of your personal and career development as it enables you to learn from the mistakes and consider them as an experience. Displaying persistence also inspires you to keep working until you accomplish your set goals. Resourcefulness is all about diving headfirst into a situation and believing that you'll succeed in your efforts. You're always learning more. Knowledge is a tool that all successful professionals implement, regardless of their field. Resourceful people understand that learning more information deepens their pool of resources to pull from when needed. They're often found improving upon their skills, attending lectures in their industry, and learning more in general to widen their potential resourcefulness. Ways to develop resourcefulness as a team and as an organization. 1. Recognize the challenges. Imagine that you can foresee certain challenges or roadblocks in a project or for your team. Can you come up with potential solutions to address them with your team? To be able to resolve any challenges that might crop up during the development lifecycle of a project, the first step is to utilize your resources to predict the challenges. This gives you an opportunity to prevent or reduce the chances of those obstacles. Organizations value employees who can take initiative and identify likely challenges so that they can find alternatives to resolve them. 2. Instill resourcefulness in the culture. Resourcefulness is a skill and a mindset that can be imbibed. All businesses should make it their priority to embed resourcefulness in their organizational vision and culture. For example, instilling innovative approaches, resilience, providing the employees with more authority for trying new options for problem solving, and considering challenges as opportunities is something that every organization should aim for. 3. Slow down and find your North Star. Finding your North Star means analyzing your internal compasses, identifying your core desires or purpose, and then charting out a plan accordingly. Many businesses keep on operating in a rut and are never able to find their North Star. However, when they hit a roadblock and get an opportunity to do a root cause analysis for their failure, they realize where they were going wrong. At times, entrepreneurs and organizations also realize that they are just chasing timelines and don't know their strengths or North Star. However, some businesses are brave enough to take that leap of faith and follow their purpose. To do this, it's important to slow down, clarify your goals and mission, and then prioritize the best possible path for meeting them. 4. Be proactive. Being proactive means thinking positively and having responsiveness. Resourcefulness means having the ability to be objective when you are faced with challenges so that you can formulate the right strategies to resolve them. But the question is, how can you do that? A proactive mindset can be achieved by identifying your strengths and weaknesses. Some examples are making a to-do list, setting a priority for all tasks, taking initiative, and actively participating at work. It also includes following up in a timely manner, sending updates to stakeholders regularly, planning work on time, and then communicating openly and effectively with your team members. 5. Redefine the possible. So, how can we redefine what is possible? By being open-minded and looking at things from a new perspective and identifying new possibilities, the leader who can take initiative and say, "Yes, this is possible and we can do this," is someone who can push everyone forward to take action and think out of the box. 6. Utilize the excellence available in the team. A team always comprises a mix of people. Some would be excelling at certain tasks, while others may be average and yet some may be struggling. So, the best strategy is to utilize the pocket of excellence available in the team and share best practices with the ones who are average performers. Research proves that reusing some tried and trusted ideas always speeds up innovation. 7. Get inspired by your competition. Looking at what your competitors do in terms of products, strategy, marketing, etc. can be productive. It can help to inspire new ideas and inspiration for your products and business. For example, strategy to drive traffic, add features to your products, pricing of the products, and the positioning of the brand. You can also learn how to design your website and offer things that they are not offering. 8. Not operating in silos and enhance data visibility. Working in silos is bad for an organization or business as there is a lack of visibility if teams are disconnected. Also, if teams work in silos, it takes a lot of time to collect information and validate data at an organizational level. Breaking down such organizational silos will always save resource time and ensure data-driven decision-making. 9. Set up cross-functional teams to handle systemic issues. As we just discussed, disconnected teams can be the cause of various delays, particularly if a workflow runs through several departments. While reviewing the operational workflow, it's important that individual teams do not just look at their individual processes. Having some cross-functional teams review or audit the end-to-end workflow is imperative. 10. Sharing the lessons. To encourage people to use their resourcefulness, leaders should praise people's accomplishments and successes. Resourceful people should be lauded and recognized so that they can share their learnings with others. Resourcefulness is a critical skill in today's dynamic and competitive world and should not be only used in times of crisis. It's wise to train people in this skill by sharing tips with them and prepare them to utilize it in their day-to-day operational tasks. 11. Don't hesitate to seek help. Resourceful people are mostly quite skilled at not only problem-solving, but they do not shy away from asking for help when required. Resourcefulness is not synonymous to standing on our own and not asking for help. If you feel stuck, seek advice and get the needed support from others. This is also a form of resourcefulness and is in no way your weakness. If you think no one in your workplace will be able to help, then just leverage some online community or resources and connect with other professionals in your skill area or entrepreneurs or even advisors. 12. Be innovative. Resourcefulness is about optimally utilizing whatever you have to get your work done. Innovation does not always mean creating something fresh or new. It also means making existing things function in a better manner. For example, we maintain our facilities such as office buildings, manufacturing units, transport, etc. Figuring out how and which tools to use to maintain an old or existing machinery, tool, or facility is also innovation and resourcefulness in action. 13. Adopt new technology. With more and more digital transformation and the use of the latest technologies, you need to adopt the latest tools and solutions to gain operational and cost advantages. Leveraging the latest tools and software minimizes manual and redundant tasks and enhances collaboration while saving time and effort. The saved resources can be deployed for other strategic tasks or projects, resulting in increased productivity and profitability. For example, implementing a resource planning and management tool can help to streamline your project and resource management. By incorporating the right resource planning and management tool into the early phases of project development, businesses can enhance their resource utilization, raise their productivity, and deliver projects in a timely manner. Encourage this channel to keep growing by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you. 14. Be willing to ask the proverbial stupid question. Asking is a quest for knowledge. The knowledge you gain is now a resource you can use in the future. Resourcefulness is a crucial skill. It's a quality your colleagues will appreciate and one that hiring managers are looking for. It helps you to be prepared to problem solve in the moment and to turn challenges into advantages. It is about optimizing what you have to work with. Use every tool in your toolbox until you receive the results you want. Ask yourself these questions. Is there another way to get what I need or want? Who else might have information to help me? Can I try one more thing? Never give up on being resourceful in the workplace. Resourceful employees can find solutions with a minimal number of resources, which is beneficial for every company in any industry. Resourceful employees are patient, creative, and confident, and they build strong professional networks, take initiative, and are always learning. Highlight your resourcefulness on your resume and in job interviews by giving specific examples of times you've been resourceful. The importance of resourcefulness. Being resourceful is a great skill one can develop, and it applies both to individual and company settings. As you become more resourceful, not only do you get more done, but you're also perceived as an innovator. Resourcefulness makes you more visible and competitive. While being resourceful is inherently risky as it involves breaking the rules and taking chances, the risk is worth it at the end of the day. Resourceful leaders and organizations always come out as stronger. After all, working harder is so last century. Proving you can work smarter and be more nimble is the future. We're all familiar with the expression "the rich get richer." We also know that resourcefulness can make the difference between success and failure. It's not always about the resources you have, it's about the way you use them. Being resourceful is, therefore, a matter of being smarter than the rest of the market when it comes to resource management. So what are those unique selling points of resourcefulness after all? Cost efficiency, always looking for ways to optimize processes to be more efficient, thereby improving cost efficiency. Well-resourced businesses never have this imperative. Innovation, necessity is the mother of invention. A resourceful mindset surfaces new ideas and opportunities. Agility, scaling your business without your structure becoming bloated means you can stay lean and agile. This benefits the business by keeping employees connected to outputs, adapting quickly to new markets, and more. Resourcefulness equals cost efficiency plus agility plus innovation. But the thing is that resourcefulness shouldn't just be reactive in response to resource constraints, it should be a proactive baked-in strategy to free up resources and revenue for growth, cultivate a culture of innovation and efficiency, and maintain a lean and responsive organization. Resourceful vs well-resourced, which is best? If you're an ambitious business that's looking to achieve a lot with only a little resource, it can be tempting to think well-resourced competitors are better off. They have bigger teams and healthier budgets, which must make it easier to win custom and deliver great work, right? But just because an organization is well-resourced doesn't mean it is more competitive. In fact, being well-resourced can be detrimental to company culture and undermine efficiency. Having plenty of resources means there's less incentive to reduce waste and implement an efficiency agenda. And efficiency is the name of the game if you want to maximize performance, productivity, and profit. Embed resourcefulness in your organizational culture. Resourcefulness is a mindset and something you can learn. Make it a strategic priority. For example, embedding resilience, rewarding innovation, giving employees more autonomy for problem solving, and reframing challenges as opportunities. Identify and leverage pockets of excellence. Some of your teams are going to be excelling at certain things, while others might struggle. Rather than reinvent the wheel, and often come up short, seek out best practices and share them. Understand the skills at your disposal. Resourcefulness means making the most of what you have, like leveraging skills that already exist in your business instead of hiring them in. Conduct a skills inventory to understand employee skills and ambitions, so you can quickly align these with future opportunities. For example, a marketer may have a secret yearning to use and develop their graphic design skills. Have a closer look at your operations. Audit your current operations to see if there's fat you can trim. Ask your people what steps are wasteful and don't add value to your final product or services. Especially the boots on the ground who perform processes day in, day out. These savings can free resources to be used elsewhere. Establish cross-functional teams for systemic issues. Disconnects between teams can cause delays, especially if a workflow spans multiple departments. When reviewing your operations, don't just ask teams to look at their individual processes. Have cross-functional teams that audit the entire workflow. Turn innovation inwards. Business success depends on satisfying customers with innovative solutions. But you shouldn't neglect internal innovation. Dedicate time to ingenuity within your business, as that will make you more resourceful and lead to customer-facing benefits too. Please, don't forget to hit the subscribe button now. Make space for innovation. If your people are overutilized and exhausted, they're not going to be innovative or resourceful. Chances are their performance is impaired and they're in poor mental health. Keep utilization to about 85% to keep people happy, engaged, and full of bright ideas. Break down silos and improve data visibility. Everyone knows silos are bad for business, disconnected teams and software systems risk duplication and waste, as well as taking time to coordinate information and validate data. Breaking down organizational silos saves staff time and accelerates confident database decision-making. Adopt new technology. Digital transformation is essential for operational and cost efficiency. Leveraging tech reduces manual tasks and accelerates collaboration. This saves time and resources you can deploy elsewhere and makes more time for creativity, strategy, and innovation. Be ready for opportunities. When opportunities arise, you want to seize them quickly and with confidence. But you can't do this if you don't know whether you have the capacity or capabilities to deliver. Use capacity planning to understand current and future resource availability, so you can confidently say yes when opportunity knocks. The key characteristics of resourceful people. Ever wondered what makes someone resourceful? These are some key characteristics that you will typically find in resourceful people. Adaptability. Resourceful individuals are flexible and open to change. They can quickly adjust their approach when faced with new challenges or unexpected situations. Creative problem solving. They think creatively and unconventionally, finding novel solutions to problems by combining existing resources in unique ways. Proactivity. Resourceful people don't wait for opportunities to come to them. They actively seek out new possibilities and take initiative to make things happen. Resilience. They possess the tenacity and perseverance to keep trying, even when faced with setbacks or failures. They view challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. Resourcefulness. They have the ability to identify and leverage available resources, whether tangible, e.g., materials, tools, people, or intangible, e.g., knowledge, skills, networks. How can you develop resourcefulness? Resourcefulness can be cultivated through practice and intentional effort. Here are some useful strategies to becoming more resourceful. Embrace a growth mindset. Believe in your ability to learn and grow, and view challenges as opportunities for personal development. Expand your knowledge and skills. Continuously seek out new information, experiences, and skills that can broaden your perspective and equip you with more tools to draw upon. Foster creativity. Engage in activities that stimulate creative thinking, such as brainstorming, mind mapping, or exploring diverse perspectives. Build a diverse network. Surround yourself with people from different backgrounds and areas of expertise, as they can offer unique insights and resources. Practice resourcefulness. Intentionally seek out situations that require you to find creative solutions with limited resources. This will help you develop the habit of resourcefulness. Resourcefulness is a valuable asset in both personal and professional contexts. By cultivating this mindset and skill, individuals can better navigate challenges, seize opportunities, and achieve their goals more effectively, even in the face of constraints or adversity. The key advantages of resourcefulness. Adaptability. Resourceful people are flexible and can quickly adjust their approach when faced with changing circumstances or constraints. Creative problem solving. They think outside the box and find novel solutions by combining existing resources in unconventional ways. Proactivity. Resourceful individuals don't wait for opportunities, they actively seek them out and take initiative to make things happen. Resilience. They possess the tenacity and perseverance to keep trying, even when faced with setbacks or failures, viewing challenges as opportunities for growth. While having abundant resources can provide more options and tools, it does not necessarily cultivate the mindset and skills required to use those resources effectively. In fact, an over-reliance on resources can sometimes hinder creativity and resourcefulness. Why is resourcefulness so important? Resourcefulness is an invaluable skill that can drive success and innovation, especially in resource-constrained environments. Resourcefulness is important in the workplace because things rarely go fully according to plan and employees need to be able to handle that well. Resourceful employees are able to respond gracefully and quickly to unexpected challenges and can get things done even when things don't go smoothly. Having employees who can do this is necessary for the health of any organization, making these individuals attractive job candidates. Maximizes efficiency and cost effectiveness. Resourceful individuals and organizations can achieve more with less by finding creative ways to leverage existing resources, skills, and assets. This leads to increased efficiency, reduced waste, and cost savings. Fosters adaptability and resilience. Resourcefulness cultivates the ability to adapt quickly to changing circumstances, overcome obstacles, and bounce back from setbacks. This resilience is crucial in today's dynamic business landscape. Unlocks innovation. By thinking outside the box and combining resources in unconventional ways, resourcefulness sparks creativity and innovation. This can lead to groundbreaking solutions, new products, or improved processes. Drives proactive problem solving. Resourceful individuals and teams don't wait for problems to arise, they proactively identify potential challenges and find solutions before they become roadblocks. Promotes sustainable practices. Resourcefulness often goes hand in hand with sustainability, as it encourages finding ways to minimize waste, reuse materials, and reduce ecological footprints. Empowers employees and boosts morale. Encouraging resourcefulness empowers employees to take ownership, make decisions, and contribute innovative ideas. This can lead to increased job satisfaction and a more engaged workforce. Enables agility and competitiveness. By being lean, nimble, and able to pivot quickly, resourceful organizations can stay ahead of the competition and respond rapidly to market changes. Facilitates growth and scalability. Resourcefulness allows organizations to achieve more with limited resources, enabling them to grow and scale their operations efficiently. In essence, resourcefulness is a mindset and a skill that can transform constraints into opportunities, drive innovation, and foster a culture of efficiency, adaptability, and sustainable growth within individuals and organizations alike. Ultimately, being resourceful is a more valuable and sustainable asset than being well-resourced. Resourcefulness allows individuals and organizations to achieve more with less, adapt to changing circumstances, and find innovative solutions to complex problems, regardless of the resources at their disposal. How you can become a more resourceful company. To become a resourceful company, you need to cultivate a culture that encourages and rewards resourcefulness at all levels. Here are some key strategies. Embrace a resourceful mindset. Foster a growth mindset. Instill the belief that challenges are opportunities for growth and learning, not obstacles to be feared. Encourage creativity. Create an environment that promotes creative thinking, experimentation, and unconventional problem-solving approaches. Celebrate resourcefulness. Recognize and reward employees who demonstrate resourcefulness in overcoming challenges or finding innovative solutions with limited resources. Empower employees. Provide autonomy. Give employees the freedom and authority to make decisions and take calculated risks without fear of repercussions. Encourage cross-functional collaboration. Facilitate knowledge sharing and collaboration across teams and departments, allowing employees to leverage diverse skills and perspectives. Offer training and development. Invest in training programs that enhance problem-solving skills, creative thinking, and resourcefulness. Optimize resource allocation. Prioritize lean operations, adopt lean principles, and eliminate waste to maximize the efficiency of available resources. Leverage existing resources. Encourage employees to identify and repurpose underutilized resources, skills, or assets within the organization. Foster resource sharing. Implement systems and platforms that facilitate the sharing and reuse of resources across teams and projects. Lead by example. Embody resourcefulness. Ensure that leaders at all levels model resourceful behavior, embrace challenges, and find creative solutions. Communicate the vision. Clearly articulate the importance of resourcefulness and how it aligns with the organization's values and goals. Provide opportunities. Intentionally create situations that challenge employees to think resourcefully and find innovative solutions with limited resources. By fostering a resourceful mindset, empowering employees, optimizing resource allocation, and leading by example, organizations can cultivate a culture of resourcefulness that drives innovation, efficiency, and long-term success. How resourcefulness can impact project delivery. Resourcefulness can have a profound impact on project delivery by enabling teams to overcome challenges, maximize limited resources, and drive innovation. Here are some ways in which resourcefulness can positively influence project delivery. Overcoming obstacles. Resourceful project teams are better equipped to navigate obstacles and find creative solutions when faced with unexpected challenges or constraints. They can adapt quickly, think outside the box, and leverage available resources in unconventional ways to keep the project moving forward. Maximizing resource utilization. Resourcefulness allows project teams to make the most of their limited resources, whether it's time, budget, personnel, or materials. By finding innovative ways to repurpose existing assets, optimize processes, and streamline operations, resourceful teams can achieve more with less, leading to increased efficiency and cost-effectiveness. Fostering innovation. Resourcefulness encourages creative thinking and problem-solving, which can lead to innovative approaches and groundbreaking solutions. Resourceful teams are more likely to explore unconventional ideas, experiment with new techniques, and find unique ways to deliver projects that exceed expectations. Enhancing collaboration. Resourcefulness often involves leveraging diverse perspectives and expertise from team members and stakeholders. By fostering an open and collaborative environment, resourceful project managers can tap into the collective intelligence of the team, facilitating knowledge sharing and driving innovative solutions. Improving adaptability. Resourceful teams are better equipped to adapt to changing project requirements, shifting priorities, or unforeseen circumstances. Their ability to think on their feet and find alternative approaches allows them to pivot quickly and minimize disruptions to project timelines and deliverables. Building resilience. Resourcefulness cultivates a mindset of resilience and perseverance within project teams. When faced with setbacks or failures, resourceful teams view them as opportunities for learning and growth, enabling them to bounce back stronger and more determined to succeed. Enhancing communication. Resourceful project managers often excel at effective communication, leveraging various techniques and channels to convey their vision, align stakeholders, and foster a culture of resourcefulness within the team. By embracing resourcefulness, project teams can unlock their full potential, overcome challenges more effectively, and deliver projects that exceed expectations, even in resource-constrained environments. Here are a few examples of how you can display resourcefulness at work. If your manager asks you to set up a meeting with the same participants she was just in a meeting with, instead of asking who the participants are, assuming you have access to your manager's calendar, look for the participants' names and then just confirm the participants with her. This way you are utilizing the tools you have, and your manager will appreciate that you are maximizing her time. At the last minute, you are having problems with your Wi-Fi connection while you are hosting a meeting for the department on Zoom. Can you assign someone else as co-host so that if you are disconnected, the meeting can continue? You may even want to do this prior to any meeting as a backup. The copy machine is broken, and you have an enormous print job that has a deadline for the end of the day. The administrative assistant that usually calls for the technician is unexpectedly out of the office for the week. Before presenting the challenge to your supervisor, look at the resources you have available. Have you asked other colleagues if they are aware of whom to call? Have you looked on the copier for a service telephone number? Are there other printers that you can ask to use? You can then follow up when the administrative assistant returns to make sure what steps should be taken in the future. Resourcefulness is a crucial skill. It's a quality your colleagues will appreciate and one that hiring managers are looking for. It helps you to be prepared to problem solve in the moment and to turn challenges into advantages. It is about optimizing what you have to work with. Use every tool in your toolbox until you receive the results you want. Ask yourself these questions. Is there another way to get what I need or want? Who else might have information to help me? Can I try one more thing? Never give up on being resourceful in the workplace. Resourceful employees can find solutions with a minimal number of resources, which is beneficial for every company in any industry. Resourceful employees are patient, creative, and confident, and they build strong professional networks, take initiative, and are always learning. Highlight your resourcefulness on your resume and in job interviews by giving specific examples of times you've been resourceful. Why employers want resourceful employees? Employers want resourceful employees because when things go wrong, they want an employee that can handle potential challenges. While companies dream of a universe in which their business runs problem-free, there are always challenges in the workplace. Whether you work as a customer service representative or an archaeologist, conflict happens and resourcefulness helps to resolve it. Being resourceful means taking whatever tools are available and using them to create a more positive outcome, which works well to solve problems. Another reason that corporations want to hire resourceful employees is that they often demonstrate other useful soft skills in their problem-solving technique. Resourcefulness requires a bounty of other positive and employable characteristics that companies seek in applicants. Enlightening a hiring manager to your background as a resourceful employee could end up getting you an interview, or even a job offer. Resourcefulness interview questions. Since being resourceful is such a crucial skill for employees to have, hiring managers or recruiters often ask behavioral interview questions during an interview to evaluate a candidate's abilities in this area. If they don't directly ask about an interviewee's resourcefulness, there will be questions about other characteristics that resourceful people often have. Below are a few common interview questions used to examine a candidate's resourcefulness and any related skills to help you prepare for your interview. Can you share an example of when you have been resourceful? This inquiry encourages an interviewee to talk about their resourcefulness skills in a straightforward way. The hiring manager is interested in knowing how they've used their resources in the past to get their work done and more. When was the last time you tried a method to improve your work performance? An interviewer might ask this question about a candidate's resourcefulness skills to see how often they consider different ways of doing things to enhance efficiency. Their answer displays their initiative to become a better employee without being asked. Additionally, their methods of how they improve their work performance show their creativity and drive. Tell me about a time you solved a problem at work. An employee's resourcefulness is most useful when there's a problem that needs solving. Instead of asking directly about resourcefulness, an interviewer may ask about a time that the candidate solved a problem. Pull a strategic example from your work history. Explain the issue and how you solved it in equal parts. How do you explain resourcefulness in an interview? You can explain resourcefulness in an interview by describing how you would or have found a solution for any workplace problems you've been faced with. For example, if you've ever worked on a project and something went wrong, but you were still able to complete the project on time, that would be an example of resourcefulness. Thinking of examples is always the best method of explaining your resourcefulness in an interview, as it will show interviewers how you can examples of your resourcefulness, rather than you just listing your soft skills. Demonstrating resourcefulness on a resume skills section. Presenting yourself as a resourceful individual on a resume improves your chances of hearing back and receiving an interview. You can speak broadly about responsibilities that required resourcefulness in the experience portion of a resume. However, highlighting your abilities that contribute to resourcefulness in a skills section is also helpful. Below is some advice for demonstrating resourcefulness in the resume skills section. List soft skills related to resourcefulness. While there's always the option of simply listing resourcefulness as a specific skill on a resume, you might be better served by listing soft skills that add up to being a resourceful person. Including skills such as problem solving, time management, and conflict resolution instead allows a hiring manager to conclude that the candidate is resourceful. Keep it concise. It's tempting to go into full detail about examples of times your resourcefulness has helped you professionally. However, a resume skills section is not the place to do that. It takes up too much space on the document. Instead, keep it short and sweet. Save these examples and longer explanations for an interview. Don't exaggerate your resourcefulness skills. You want your resume skills section to stand out among the competition by portraying yourself as an impressive candidate, but not at the cost of truth. Don't exaggerate your resourcefulness abilities if they're lacking, because getting caught in a lie will destroy your chances of landing the job. Instead, be honest about your skills and work towards improving your resourcefulness. How to improve your resourcefulness skills. Resourcefulness might come easy to job seekers, but for others to reach their full potential, honing in on the skill requires some conscious effort and practice. Check out the following tips for improving your resourcefulness skills. Analyze your professional performance honestly. It's impossible to be resourceful without conducting an honest and accurate analysis of your professional performance. This needs to be done periodically to assess whether your work and habits could use some improvement. An analysis is a process that shows you where your resourcefulness is needed. It lays out all your professional resources and highlights improvement areas. Don't let your ego get in the way of evaluating your resources and performance. There are always behaviors and work processes that could be improved upon. Give in to your innovative side. Resourcefulness depends on a varied set of skills, but one of the key characteristics is innovation. Many employees make the mistake of completing work upon the demand for it, avoiding their innovative side. Do the exact opposite to become more resourceful at work. Innovative ideas and resourcefulness go hand in hand. If you can develop your original thinking, your resourcefulness will also improve. Have an open mind. One way to boost your resourcefulness at work is by keeping an open mind to any potential solutions, improvements, or ideas. You never know what incredible opportunities you're missing out on by deciding to close yourself off. While it might be scary at first, start welcoming any resources. Take courses to develop skills in your spare time. Strengthening any professional skill in your spare time will improve your resourcefulness as well. Whether you're taking a full-blown course in the ability or simply doing some light reading on the subject, any effort towards improving yourself can be seen in your work performance, and resourcefulness takes strategic risks. Most people hear the word risk like nails on a chalkboard because they're taught that it's negative and impulsive. However, Strategic risks can do wonders for your career and resourcefulness. They push you. Never commit to action without the proper forethought, but don't cower away from risk if it is likely to have a positive outcome. Learn from your co-workers. If you notice that one of your more experienced co-workers keeps their cool in stressful situations, watch them closely to see what they do the next time one arises. This can teach you a lot about how to be resourceful. Even better, however, is to ask them for advice on how to become more resourceful and for feedback on your strengths and weaknesses in this. Thank you for listening to the end. Please support me by liking, comment, and subscribing. See you in my next video.